Hello, myself Dr. Deepak Shirbhate. I'm working as a principal of Vikramshila Polytechnic, Darapur, Taluka Daryapur District, Amravati, Maharashtra State of India. And today I'm going to demonstrate you VRML 2D and 3D object animation by a coordinate interpolator of Vivati Studio. So, coordinate interpolator of Vivati Studio is a powerful tool for achieving complex 2D and 3D animation of VRML. Coordinate interpolator gives multiple possibilities of animation using VRML, that is virtual reality modeling language. The complexity of VRML programming and animation can be greatly reduced by Vivati Studio. This demo is created for 2D and 3D object animation. So we can animate 2D as well as 3D objects with coordinate interpolator. Vivati Studio will never generate zero thickness file, so we have to edit manually the thickness. Even if we try to generate the file of zero thickness, it will give some thickness, maybe of the order of 0.0005. So we have to manually edit that file from 0.0005 to 0, so that perfect zero thickness can be achieved. Now this is applicable to only 2D object. So we will start uh, animating the 2D object with the help of coordinate interpolator, and the first step will be to create the object of zero thickness. So I have created actually one box, and I have placed that box at absolute 000 position. That is very important, and I have given the thickness as 0. Now I am converting this box to IFS index facet, that is called as IFS. So this is the indexed facet. Now we will create animation. Go to create animation. Again it will be of 4-second duration and auto start. Then we will create coordinate interpolator. So go to advanced, create other, locate the coordinate interpolator, type the spelling so that it can be easily located. So this is the coordinate interpolator. Now here there will be key value. It means that at 0.5 second what should be the animation at 1 second what should be the animation, that is called as key. And of course there will be key value. Now we have to find out the coordinates actually of this particular, you can say, flat plate. So this is a flat plate. Now we will find out the coordinates of this plate so that they can be animated. So first of all we will save this particular file in the folder coordinate interpolator with name untitled x3d. Then I am creating the vrml file of this coordinate interpolator, and you just look at that file. Untitled 2 is the file. Open this file with notepad, and then you will get the coordinates. The coordinates will be these are the required coordinates actually. Now, as I have said earlier, we cannot generate the objects of zero thickness. So therefore, what you can do is that, so these are the coordinates of that particular plate. Now what actually VRML has done is that it has divided the entire plate into triangular faces, and the triangular faces are represented by these coordinates. That's it. Now what we are going to do is that we are going to replace 0.0005 with 0. Now I am saving these coordinates as key values. Here also you can replace these coordinates. So this will create the face of zero thickness. Now same thing we can. Now instead of pasting actually the key value here, I will suggest that you should paste the key values in the text file itself, because when you will paste the key values over here again, your solid will be translated with some thickness. Then I have changed the coordinates as 0.5 0.5 at two places. Now we will be creating the roots. Then there will be second root. So that completes the animation. Now we have to define these roots. So create a group, then bring the index facet IFS under this group, then apply the roots directly to the group. The roots will be actually applied directly to the group. Then we will actually define the roots so that valid roots can be created. First root is from time sensor to color coordinate interpolator. So here fraction change SF float is required. Fraction change SF float. Fraction changed SF float. So this is the first route. Then we will start with the second route. Value changed, set point MFVEC3F. This is the second route. Both routes are valid now. You can see the green flag. It means that it is a valid route. Now again we will export this particular file, and then we will check the output, the required output. This is the required output. So this is a 2D object actually. Same thing we can do with the help of 3D object also. So this is a 2D square, but we can use a cube also for the animation. This is a required coordinate interpolator animation. Now we can have different combinations like this. Here actually the key values have been changed and that have been represented on the left hand side. Here you can see that there is some thickness to the object. It is not of zero thickness. Now I have created different actually combinations. I will suggest that you, instead of using the Vivity Studio, because Vivity Studio will uh, create the object of some thickness. It will not create the object of zero thickness. Some thickness it will automatically apply. That is not required for perfect animation. Object should be of zero thickness. Call it as 4. Then we will check this. Now it is perfect. And we can have different combinations of the key values. We can change the key values in a lot of combination. Likewise, you can create number of permutation combination. You can try a lot of combinations are possible, and n number of combinations can be there. Here I have actually changed the last but one and the second row key values to 0.5. Let us see what happens. Now make it. So half of 0.1 will be 0.05. So obvious because we have given a wrong values actually there are 2 points. So that's why it is not working. Now same thing can be applied to 3D objects also. Actually I'm importing the 2D animation. This is the original file from where I have created this animation. Here actually I'm creating the 3D animation. Then we have converted the cube into index facet IFS. Then you can copy this and paste into the, then you can make the coordinate 0 0 0. Now you can move the index facet at appropriate position, and we will delete this. So there will be a problem with the root. We have to redefine the root. So it is from color interpolator to the index facet. Now these are the key values for 2D object. We have to replace it with 3D. So we have to find out the coordinates of this cube first. So just save this object with appropriate name. Call this as 3D, capital 3D output 1. So these are minus 1 1 1 1 minus 1 1 minus 1. These are the required actually values. So this is the output. This is a haphazard manner of output. So we have to organize the output in such a way that uh, it can be understood. This is very difficult to explain as well as for understanding. Let us increase the So thanks for watching my video. I have created number of outputs for the 3D coordinate interpolator. You can get the links in the description and you can try the different combinations. Free code is also available for download in the description. And for more videos, you can check out the comment box and the description. Thank you.